BpsRps Live 6/6/22. It's a good thing it ain't 12 years ago, right? But welcome back, everybody. We're getting to see what's going on today in baseball. I don't know. I don't know what happened today in baseball, but I know what happened today in baseball history. Nolan Ryan's bid for a second no-hitter in a row is foiled by Hank Aaron's single in the 6th inning. You know, the hardest record to beat in sports, I mean, Cy Young's like 700 something complete games, his 511 wins. Those records will never be broken. It's a different time. But the hardest record, I think, and Pete Rose said this, is the most consecutive games of no-hitters. Because the record is one person did it 2 games in a row, right? To break that record, you got to throw 27 straight innings, 3 straight no-hitters, 27 innings of no-hit ball. Think how impossible that is. While we're looking at that, let's see. Albert Bell, formerly known as Joey Bell, was sent to the minor leagues in '91 for not running out a ground ball in Cleveland's 2-1 loss to the White Sox. Wow. It had to be more than that. Whoever the manager was of that team, he had some cojones. I would never demote Al Bell. Wonder if Al Bell got revenge on him. Al Bell was a very vengeful dude. We're looking at most complete games in a career. We're on the baseball reference somehow. All right. Jeez, yep, 749 complete games, Cy Young. I bet there haven't been 749 complete games since he retired. Let's see if there's anybody active on this list. No. Look at this. Number 104, Wes Farrell, 227. I don't see anybody. Obi Obes. Yep, 2 straight nights. Or 2 straight no-hitters. PJ, what's up, brother? I'm scrolling to find somebody who's active. Complete games. What was Will's dad? It's a good night. Wes. Oh, the complete guy. Yeah, the complete game guy. I forgot his name already. I'm so determined to find who's active. Thank you, brother. Yeah, the shootings. By now, everybody probably heard about the shootings on South Street. It was on CNN. It's been like, I know every city's got its problem. Philadelphia's been really bad. I don't know what the hell's gotten into the people. I know COVID drives you nuts, but to shoot somebody, it's crazy. I used to go up to South Street all the time back in the day. But ever since they got rid of Tower Records, I stopped. Scott Sanderson, 43. It is. It's everywhere nowadays. It really is. These mass shootings, the terror, it's just horrible. Whatever happened to, I was telling Mini Bips today, think positive. Always have good outlooks. Right. Respect each other. It's like no respect. You take somebody's parking spot, they shoot you. I don't know. It's just a crazy world. Everybody's uptight. Why didn't you guys tell me there's a little tab on the top that says active? I could have did instead of wasting my finger. Adam Wainwright, 27 complete games, is the active leader. Verlander's next with 26. It's participation trophy generation, or as Kreese calls it, the snowflake generation. Anybody ever hear of Anthony Bass, Tyler Anderson? They're tied for 78th active with 1 complete game. Reed Detmers, I don't think he's 30 innings in his career. He's tied for 78th with 1. Anaheim rookie. Matt Harvey only has 1 complete game. Sixto Sanchez. What was that? Like a 3-inning doubleheader? Sixto Sanchez. He's lucky if he pitches 3 pitches before he gets hurt. No offense, Stock, if you're watching. I know you're Marlin, but I'm a big Sixto fan. Yeah, kids are different today nowadays too. Minnie Bips was playing soccer 2 weeks ago. It was our first heat wave. He begged out after 45 minutes because it was hot. Why? Why? They're on this thing all day, these kids. I don't have anyone to talk. So I don't know if you guys saw this. Chris Silver Fox, you're in the Pantheon now. He was selling a Scott Rowland auto for $15, which is a great deal. Great deal, of course. But my man Rob One, if you're watching, he offered to pay $5 and if we could chip in to get the card. But we only have one caveat. We wanted to burn him live because Scott Rowland disrespected Philadelphia many years ago. He begged to be traded out of here after winning Rookie of the Year, after being coached by Larry Boa, who's like a Philly legend. The water spigot, the hose. That was our hydration. Play all day outside. Go to somebody's backyard or front where they had a hose. That was water, whether they liked it or not, and go play again. All day, hours, all day. I used to get it tanned by the second day of summer break. Not anymore. Mini Bips it looks like a vampire all summer. Andrew. So we put funds up. My man Rob One, Kevin, if you're watching, and me, and we asked Chris Silver. Better hide the addresses. All good. Be careful. Keep your eyes on the road. In the words of Rambo. Well, I don't want to jinx it, but keep your eyes on the road at all times. We asked him, we said, we want the card. We'll pay you, of course, but we want you to burn it. Because Scott Rowland just disrespected. He said, I don't want to. Larry Bow was trying to make him into an even better player. And Scott Rowland demanded a trade. And then when he got to St. Louis, after about 2 hours, he called it baseball heaven, which St. Louis is a big baseball town. I'm not disputing that. But all we want to do is make him a better player. So he did the video. The card didn't want to burn, just stubborn as the player. But I'm hoping these are the remnants of our purchase. Rob, I hope you sent Chris the Skadal. I kind of felt bad because he probably could have made the money off it, but that's why I was like, no, we have to pay for it. Whatever you do with the card, what's the phrase? Collect what you like. I like to collect remnants of players whose cards have been burned after they disrespected Philadelphia. So Mark Melanson for calling us a dirty city. If I see anybody selling your card on Twitter, I'm going to ask for the same respect that Scott Rowland got for you. Yeah, he burned his bridges. That's right. I didn't think of that. That's awesome. I love the play on words. That's great. It's like what Obi-Wan did to Vader. Vader wanted to do to him. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't spoil it. Hey, it's been out a week. If you didn't watch Obi-Wan 3, he tried to burn Obi-Wan. He tried to sell this for $75 after, which I that's definitely worth it. Scott Rowland, if you're watching, we've finally been avenged. You burn the bridges, we burn your card. This was a nice card too, but it's even nicer like this. Awesome player though. I got to give it to him. I'm not going to stoop to his level and disrespect him. But Rowland was an awesome player. Defense. Look, I still feel it. I still got the timbers on my finger. I think they're called timbers. The ashes. So this is nice. This is great. Scotty Rowland. Yeah, we traded him. We got Placido Polanco. Oh, Polanco. We got Polanco, who helped us win a World Series. Got Bud Smith and some other reliever. Who do the Phillies trade? The Phillies never do good in their trades. Hate a Kurt Schilling too. I don't hate every Philadelphia player, just people who disrespect Philly, like Kurt Schilling and Scott Rowland. Scott Rowland trade. Scott Rowland trade. Let's see. All right, we got Placido Polanco, Mike Timlin, and Bud Smith. He was then traded by the Cardinals to the Blue Jays. I don't remember this, for Troy Gloss. That is proof he was a witch, because if you try to set something afire like paper, this is the extent of it. The video's live. He had probably, Chris probably has it on his feed. Trivia. We got a Mick Abel. This is a relic. It's a jockstrap. It stinks like to the heavens. It smells bad. Bunch of Star Wars cards. Speaking of Vader. I don't know who that is. Some Philly prospects. Whose card was burned and sent to me? Just type the player after. Don't name it now. Top Series 1. These probably just came out like 3 months ago, maybe. It seems like these have been out for about, 4 or 5 years. The goal here is a 1-of-1 Wander Franco auto, glossy, testosterone parallel. I hope that wasn't, and I dropped it. Definitely have to make me doctor it up to get a 10. Who's this guy? Ernie Clement. Rookie card, Cleveland. I don't know who Ernie Clement is. Matt Clement, former Mariner. I think Mariner, catching prospect. Christian Javier. Wander. You know what? If we get a 1-of-1 Wander, we're going to set that on fire. And we'll see if that's flammable. I promise you that. That's how confident I am that I will get the Wander 1-of-1 in here. Javier's a good pitcher. I think now that they finally got him in the rotation. Carson Kelly, he's a pretty good catcher. He just, I think, played 2 games this year. He's languishing on my IL. What's the matter with him? St. Louis Cardinals, ironically. Scott Rowland. Oh, here's a Philly. Another catcher, JT Real Mediocre. $23 million to bat 260. Where else but baseball? Zach Thompson. Marlin. No, he's on the Pirates now. They traded him for Jacob Stallings. I think his ERA is like 9. Wilson Contreras. He's having a pretty good year for the Cubbies. Another catcher. See, it's a catcher pack, so we're definitely going to get Wander. Ryan Weathers. He's a jobber. Emmanuel Clace. He's a closer for the Indians. He throws fast. He came over in the Delano DeShields trade. Michael Pineda. I'm always going to have a soft spot on my heart for Michael Pineda. I always keep thinking this is the year he's going to break out. And he pitches one good game. Then he gives up 8 runs in a third of an inning. Then he goes on the DL. But I'll never quit him. Jaron Duran. His name is Rio. I think they called him up recently. He always rides the AAA Major League shuttle. Jose Ramirez, did he break the most RBIs in a season record yet? He had like 50 by game 2. Mitch Haniger. Mitch Haniger's a good player. He's healthy. He's hungry like the wolf. That's a great song. Ramil Tapia. Here's a Rocky. Obi. Oh, here's another. This is a nice one for you, Obes. Ozzy Albies, if I'm saying it right. Generation Now. It's one of their inserts. It's a nice piece. And Bo Bichette with a red uniform on. I guess he's auditioning to play for the Phillies or the Reds next year. Oh, that pack sucked. Yeah, that pack sucked. Besides the Albies. My man Rob 1, thank you again. This is an OPG. We got the Canseco last night. We're looking for Dale Murphy again. I don't think Scott Rowland played this year. Brian Barnes. You guys remember Karate Kid 3? He might show up in next season of Cobra Kai. Steve Bedrosian, he was a Lancourt for the Twins. He won a Cy Young. 89? 87? Probably him and Rick Porcello, probably the two worst Cy Young Award seasons ever. Juan Gonzalez. Oh, man. It's not the reverse negative. That's a different company and different year. Still a nice card. 401k. Hensley. Oh, my God. Back-to-back 401ks. Bam Bam Moolins and Kevin Moss. Boss, if you're watching, I won't be in tomorrow. I won't be in the rest of the week. No reason to with these two. Wow. This is nice. Oh, well, Terry Shumpert and Will Clark. My man Rob One, your favorite player. Will Nuschler Clark. Doesn't say it on the back. Sweet left-handed swing. That's why these 91. Much better than 2022. Much better. Will Clark. He hit home run his first at bat against Nolan Ryan. Moss, he hit, 40 home runs in 10 at-bats that September. Mullins is going to be a monster. So this is where it's at, people. A quarter for these cards. We're $4 for these. Self-evident. Self-evident. We hold these truths to be self-evident. George Jefferson said that. And the pack is golden. See? Jose Offerman. He's bad at defense, but give him a chance. His offense might pick up a little. Bernie Williams. Bernie Williams is a great guitarist. I saw him play Star Spangled Banner live at the Eastern League All-Star game 4 years ago. Wow, it seems like yesterday. Eric Davis. Man, how great of a player is he? Power, speed, average, defense. Eric Davis. Everybody let people say Bo Jackson if they were healthy. Eric Davis, man, if he stayed healthy, actually he did steroids. He'd probably be the first player to have like a 60-60 season. Dennis Boucher, cross sport card. He was a water boy. He was the hockey player. Paul Molitor. Paul Molitor was a damn good player. I think he won an MVP. I might confuse them with Yount. And Todd Hundley, he was a receiver, which is French for catcher. I guess it makes sense to catchers receive the ball, like a receiving blanket. And Alan Trammell, it was a solid, really good player. Him and Lou Whitaker, double play combination up in Motown, which is Detroit. We're open up one more pack of these gold O-Pee-Chee baseball, Cartes Day baseball. Let's see it. Pedro Guerrero. I would have never thought I would get a Pedro Guerrero card tonight. He was always good for like at least 25 home runs. This is a 401k piece. Alex Fernandez. He's going to be good. He's a good White Sox pitcher. We got 3 401ks tonight. Boss, I said I won't be in the rest of the week. Make it next week too. No reason to show up. Pulling out Alex Fernandez's left and right. Dwight Evans on the Orioles. Still can't get used to that. Longtime Red Sox. Jack Morris on the Tigers. That's where he belongs. He was a Twin, an Indian, and a Blue Jay too. Sean Dunston. This guy had a monster arm. #1 pick. I don't know what year. This is a beautiful card right here. Ken Griffey Jr. Look at that. Yeah, just don't count and see me the rest of June. No reason. Twins. Yes, that makes sense. Yeah. He partook in that really good game, right? Well, not for Atlanta fan, but like consider one of the classic games. Sandy Alomar. He's going to be good, this kid. Second generation ball player. Let's look up the Jack Morris game. If I shouldn't, let me know. Schmaltz and Morris. That's I have Joe Carter. You have Jack Morris. You got last year. I got 2008. That's the beauty of baseball, fellas. All right. Trivia, like I said, all these. We opened up a card tonight of a player who's burned. Player's card who was burned. We have to be PC nowadays. We can't say we didn't burn Scott Rowland. We burned a card of his. Who is that player? Name the player. Don't type it here. Retweet at the end of the broadcast. So thank you all for watching. Getting back on track. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a great night, everybody.